Alright, welcome everybody. Elegy, Lux, Dark Hero, Ratmus. So you finished the Heaven Dungeon, Elegy. Stuff is definitely gonna happen, but I'm not saying anything. Bay Lizard. So like last time, I think we'll start out by looking at some of the terms that may have come up since last time. There shouldn't be as many. We found out what NUT is. Began as a space development program. Largest manufacturer of LEVs as well as... Pressed the wrong thing there. The inventor of the orbital frame. The Ryan Corporation, the distant second to NUT. Oh, you've never seen any of P3? Wow. That's definitely a beast on its own. I guess we could look at local server now that we've actually gotten some of these. Yeah, I don't think there's that much important here. We can look at some of the characters, though. Hey, Cobra, welcome. We've seen just about everyone we want to look at on the first page. Amante is new compared to the first stream. Yeah, you do shoot yourself to summon a persona. Teddy is in P4. Something of her true nature. Looks to be about 16, but her actual age is unknown. Hopefully she's a little older than that, because Bolzoff is 29. I don't know what the laws on statutory rape are in 2173, but we know for a fact that they've been sleeping with each other. And yeah, there's not really anyone else to look at. We got through most of the stuff last time. Lax as fuck. Oh, you might continue Dark Hero? Nice. Okay, so I didn't do anything in the garage yet. I upgraded both of them to tier 3 HP and shell. Let's go with Brazen Shell. Don't really have a whole lot of money, so just leave it at that. We have one booster to give out. Give it to you just in case you need to make a break for it. Doubt there's anything to change in the balancers. Yeah, because they won't go up another tier until my characters reach level 21, I believe. Okay, so I'm gonna save here, and then I'm gonna do a second save here because we are about to get to where the storyline splits, and I know at some point I want to play this game, I want to stream the alternate story path, but I don't know yet if I want to start from the beginning or if I want to start from this point. I'll probably just have to ask people when I get around to actually doing that, what they think they want me to, what they would rather see. Alright, so let's move on. So last time, Dexon and most of the other members of BIS were conducting a false operation to get most of the UNSF off of Cage, Ares, and Miona's tails while they sneak into their main facility to try to find evidence that connects Zephyrs to all the shit that's been going down with the sinking of the Bonaparte and all that. All the security's gone. Hey Pantoma, welcome. We just started the stream. Ares did say he's a self-improvement guru. Past experience. Yeah, we've known since Scene 2 that there's some kind of connection between these two characters. But what that is remains to be seen. Well, we do have one more person with us. Alright, she's gonna be our Solid Snake then. Wants to borrow the button that plays the music that Ares played in his with his piano program. Wanted a Lucky Charm, that's kind of cute. You still have that thing? So she knows the song as well. Yeah, Ares knows, and he's deliberately keeping stuff from her. So off she goes. Cage, are you worried about her? That seems awfully quick for her to have gotten caught. Somebody else is here besides us? So now we get a new group of characters. The Mars Angels. Very clearly a parody of Charlie's Angels. Heck, there are even 3 of them. And notice their names. Cubic, Digit, and Palm. All, like parts of the hand or arm, or in the case of Cubic, a cubit was actually a unit of measurement in ancient civilizations. Madame Monica is apparently their Charlie. And just FYI, in the fan dub, I voiced both Digit and Palm, but I am not gonna attempt to do either of those voices again, because Digit was really high-pitched, and I don't think I even have the ability to do that voice anymore. And Palm is just not very interesting. Because I tried to do like a deeper woman's voice, but it comes across just kind of sounding like my own voice. Looks like someone secured a date. Triple wedding. She's like the mystic of the group, of believing in fate and whatnot. Using a fancy term for Mars, Crimson Sphere. Why you still have not. So Cupid is presumably not having so much luck herself. Now one of them actually shows up on the map. Aging all the while. Got a bit of a cat fight going on here. And now weapons are involved. Digit trying to be peacemaker. And they've been spotted. They were the reason the alarm went off. Gluttony is a sin. No, they are not listening. Let's just get rid of you instead. Now we get a bunch of unmanned fighters to play with. Apparently Digit is excited about it. Cage gets back outside, boards Testament. Might have noticed when they were attacking, their LEVs have a pink line on them. Yeah, they're both like, I don't think they're from the UNSF. Something like that, Digit? Apparently she likes how he looks. Paul wants to finish up here and get out. Yeah, good point, Cage. Ares is familiar with them. And he's talking to somebody. What in the heck is Ares doing here? Alright, so the fight begins, and it might seem like we're teaming up with the Mars Angels, but really, it actually is more of a competition. The game doesn't tell you this, but you're... this is actually going to determine what story path we get. Whether we kill more of the fighters or they do. So I want to lure some of them up here, so I don't want to go for the local server like right off the bat. Not that I can reach it this turn anyway. Yeah, let's move right here. Ah, jamming. Is that what Ares did? But I have a feeling he's up to more than just that. Well, they are coming right for me. Yeah, this looks pretty favorable. Not too many of them went after the Mars Angels. Well, hello there, Moebius. And Warren. Now, because in the last scene we managed to defeat all the enemies before the 10 turns were up, we get to have Moebius and Warren fight alongside us in this scene. If we hadn't, then Cage would be on his own for this part, and that makes it a little more tricky. That's what we're doing, making some noise. Ah, so yeah, we've gotten some notoriety with our orbital frames. And Palm is interested in Warren, even though she already has a date. Alright. So let's start by getting this local server. Actually, wait, can I make it there if I land? No. that's fine. I don't think they can actually attack me from that distance. Yeah, they only have a range of 3. Mebius can't quite get in range. Over here. I don't want them to all start firing at Warren this turn. So I'll have him kind of stay back for the moment, and then everybody will attack next turn. Their accuracy isn't too great. One down. They have really strong laser blades. Most LEVs with laser blade don't do that much damage. Uh-oh, looks like Zephyr's found her. In the meantime, we just gotta keep doing what we're doing. Actually, let's have him shoot one of these ones over here. Hey, Dragoon. Well, I mean, you have no influence over what happens. Some of them will go some of the enemies will go after the Mars Angels no matter what you do. That is true. I can't put both of them on protect. Well, no, yeah, I can. She kill one of them with split sword? Okay, yeah, she can. Even though Mebius isn't primarily a melee fighter, her split sword actually isn't terrible. I figured a bunch of them are gonna aim for Warren. He's the easiest one for them to take out. If she gets hit again, she'll barely survive it. Wow, they've got like 30-something% chance to hit, and they're all hitting him. These are all orbital frames, so I can't equip them with repair kits. Oh yeah, it is eerie, Elegy. And then yeah, this is one of these questions that Farsty can ask you, and I think this one always happens. Yeah, I'll go ahead and let her ask. Yeah, he wasn't the composer, but he did play it. Sure. Peanut brittle, nice. That an Aegis emote. The music has an effect on Farsty. Maybe she's just really learning to appreciate music. Yeah, this stuff we can learn from Cage's character profile. Feels familiar, even if you hear it for the first time. Still idolizes Ares so much. That's a lot of emotes. Let's get Warren out of harm's way. We can attack this one. Only 3 left. Yeah. Oh wow, she leveled up from that. Bonafide, Monafide. Okay, yeah. There's not. They cannot possibly take any of us down now. Unless I happen to miss during my turn. Oh yeah, I can actually attack from here with Durandal 2. Now that I have Gauntlet, he actually has a ranged weapon. Might as well show that off. I'll end it. Yeah, if they had killed more of the enemies, then she would say that they won. For winning the competition, we get this. The data log for the Bonaparte. This will be very helpful. If we had not won the competition, she would not give that to us, and things would play out very differently. So they just happened to come across it while they were looking for whatever they were looking for. The heavenly bodies of the Crimson Sphere. So punny. Ta-ta. We will never see them again. They only show up in that one scene. But yet, they have a major impact on where the story ends up going, because we now have that data log. Four responses. One of whom is apparently battling with someone. Yeah, we do know Miona encountered Zephyrs, and yeah, now we're seeing the results of that. Indeed she is. And that's what happened. Way back in Scene 1, Farsty had said that there were survivors, but then the news report said that everybody died. Turns out Ned was the one who killed them all after they escaped. Why do you say that? Child? Parent? Is Zephyr's Miona's dad? Well, if you call her by a research subject number, that seems to indicate something else. Something weird's going on here. Iblis? Her brother? So many questions all at once. It's clearly not that she's afraid. She seemed to want to shoot him, but something was stopping her. There's the song. Huh, so the song allowed her to move again. I wouldn't be so sure about that, Miona. You don't know, like, hardly anything about your past. Great, we got soldiers came to Zephyr's rescue. This part. She's getting frisked. Oh, that speech seems awfully familiar. The way these two are arguing seem like somebody we know. Yep. Simo and Razma to the rescue. Good night, Zephyrs. Rock said that earlier, Ratmus. You two do think very similarly. So now we get to meet back up with the others. That's Ramza in Final Fantasy Tactics. She collapses into his arms. It's kind of hard to tell with just the character portraits. Whoa! Phil getting jealous again. Break it up. Yukito knows them, apparently. Still share the same brain. Apparently he's a fan. That's the end of that scene. So, SSA-1. SSA stands for self-supporting armor, I believe. It's essentially regen. If you're talking Final Fantasy terms, it slowly heals you every round. And now Vijaya can supply units, just like Edge can. So, that's pretty handy. Not that I've used it yet. But once the battles get longer, that will be helpful. You only made a little bit of money from that one. You can have that. That's all. Moving on. Yukito has connections to the press. Spontos Broadcasting Company. Okay, well, they're gonna explain it here. It's the big dog around these here parts. His father is connected to the company, huh? This isn't a game, Ares. Warren, being the one who suspects him, is the first to speak up. It's almost like he's got some kind of personal vendetta against Zephyrs. No, nothing is ever that easy. We're only slightly less than halfway through the game, so it's not like it's just gonna end that quickly. Hey Mochi, welcome. Even though that hacking they did was all just for show, but then probably Cage Miona and Ares getting into the main facility put them on high alert. He probably is, but he's not gonna admit that right now. He did lose his shit over losing his ice cream, yes. Okay, so he's getting there. Tweed will be helping him. Well, he can do like anything, so that should make them feel better. May I point out that I used to... Okay, we'll have time later for stories of your glory days. Sounds like it's something they've heard one too many times. Looks like Mebius is looking forward to this. Okay, so here's another one of my characters, and he has... I gave him a really ridiculous voice in the fan dub. It's very nasally. So I'll attempt to do it right now. Zephyrs, open your eyes. It's more than just your problem. Even I... There's going to be another character showing up in a little while that also has a really ridiculous voice that was done by Skyblazer, and the two of them put together just make those scenes insane. Johnny Irving. He just gets dismissed. Harut. He's working on something else. Gets an anonymous phone call. us. Uh-oh. Shit, something went wrong. Ares did talk about the possibility of a traitor within BIS, but... And we know he was the one piloting the Black Frame, but it doesn't seem like he would be the one to tip them off. And he immediately singles out Warren. He knows. That ... says otherwise. Well, we need to do something. Okay, so that... It's actually run by him. He's not just an employee. Each LEV now has a new feature, yes, so from here on out, our LEVs have an additional attack. There's no time to explain, but try it and figure it out for yourselves. I'll show them off once we get a chance to. Sounds like they got Mebius, but Dexon got away. Punishment? What are they gonna do to her? And this is Yukito's dad. It's kind of weird how the game always refers to him as Yukito CEO, not by his first name, which is Takahiro. Triforce was in the mustache? Was it the Mexican guy? Oh, okay. The old man on the mountain. Helping Asimos, that's not good. Sounds like he doesn't approve too much of what his son is doing. Curiosity killed the cat. Well, that should give Dexon some breathing room if he's gonna call the search off. Dexon got out and made it to the edge. Hang in there, Dexon. Yukito has an idea, it seems like. Yes, he does. Why do I not entirely believe what you're saying? Ah, she's got an ID. Miona seems to be our infiltration expert after last scene and now this one. Warren, we need you on the front lines. You're like one of our best damage dealers. And Dexon, you're in no shape to be doing anything like that. But you are the leader. It's a scratch. Alright, if you say so. Let's bounce. I think that was good timing for the raid for that line. Hey, Rock, Lux, Ratmus, Fishwaffle. I heard the last Triforce was in the mustache. Okay, yeah, I thought there was a local server here. So I'll probably want to get that with Vijaya since it moves the fastest. Of course, Kelly Burness is gonna not be able to keep up with them. It's a pretty big map, so it'll take a little while before we actually get in contact with each other. Hey Zoda, thanks for coming along with the raid. All the mooks are LEV Alpha C's with the beam guns, which are the most dangerous ones. Well, we're now locked into a particular story path, yes. It's not so much a choice as it's based on how well you do in the scene before this one, because you're competing with another group to see who can kill the most enemies, and if you beat them, then you get onto this story path. people covering an entire building. Alright, later, Ratmus. Hey again, Cobra. Alright, so they're doing their thing. Let's see if I can get some of them to, like, split up. Some of them will be coming straight down. Looks like most of them are going to. So he'll be able to reach that next turn. See how that goes. Where are they gonna move? Never got the boots, dang. Okay, looks like they're gonna head toward the main group. No one will be able to bother Ares as he gets the local server. And now the fight begins. Monte's right there. Molzoff's a little farther behind. Probably should not have positioned Blade where it is. Missile for this. 12. Okay, yeah, let's just use W beam cannon then. Oh yeah, so the new attacks that we can see Caliburnus got 360 attack. All these are 10 spirit moves that have one use. And Justine got R-Blade kick. And Drazen got Bouquet. Alright, guys. really don't want to just leave Blade sitting there. I guess if I have, like, Durandal 2 sit here and... Oh no, that can still reach him. I don't think that's going to be crit. It would have been nice. Oh, nice. I wasn't sure if that was going to one-shot him. And now what to do about Blade. I don't feel safe leaving you here, so I'm gonna make you back up. Wasn't expecting them to go after Justine, considering his dodge raid. It works for me. I'll take a no-hit round. Harry's can't get close enough to attack them this turn. Let's see. Caliburnus can only attack this one. Blade can do enough. No, not unless I crit. I'd like to get rid of Amante if I can. That's actually kind of overkill. Sure, I'll take that. Yeah, you take a little rest. See, I almost just want to go straight for Bulbasaur. I'd miss out on money, but your status from this scene carries over into the next, so it would be nice to go into the next one without having taken any damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Can I beat him without using Nail Laser? Damn, a little bit short. Unless I did a crit, but I'm not going to take that risk. Oh wait, before that, let's have Blade attack this one just to get some experience out of it. And who knows, he may get a crit and finish it. And we're going to. Can't say no to that level up. Get wrecked, Bulbasaur. 600 experience. Well, this doesn't look good. Why is she talking like that? And also notice that she has her eyes open. One of the very few times you see her with her eyes open. Hypnotize for interrogation purposes. Great. And so she might want to try jumping off the building. Not good. Looks like we don't have a choice this time. Now we've all been captured. How do you know? I guess we would have heard something about it if she had gotten caught. I can tell these things about her, he says. Yeah, this is probably not going to be a good confrontation. Father and son. does not seem to approve of what Yukito does. Pizza and wonton soup. Nice combination. Monte's fixing up Bizak. Yeah, you wanted your son to be a traditional Japanese salaryman. But Yukito's too independent for that. Hot stickers and noodles with mac and cheese. He has a point. Like we said earlier in the game, it's possible that our actions do have negative consequences. Huh. An announcement, eh? Nice. We've got the TV's attention. Oh, he's actually gonna help us. And that's the end of that scene. So we get Comet for Testament, which is a one-use attack that costs 15 spirit, I believe. And then we also get Durandal 2's strongest attack, Slash Boom. So yeah, since this is the next scene is a continuation of this one, we only get to adjust balancers. But wow, Testament leveled up enough to get another tier. Alright, so the next scene is kind of the big turning point of the story. Alright, see ya, Dark Hero. So yeah, this is the other character that I said had a ridiculous voice that Skyblazer voiced. General, we called him Jaeger in the fan dub, but pretty sure it's supposed to be Jaeger, like Frank Jaeger in Metal Gear Solid, or actually my dentist has the same name, Dr. Jaeger. Riot Control LEV. So this is the Harut that he was talking about earlier. But yeah, this first line of Jaeger's here, when Skyblazer been telling me for a while, like, I've got this really stupid voice planned for this guy, and then he actually does this voice, and I just almost die laughing listening to it. Like, he had to retake the line because it took me like probably a minute to calm down just from laughing so damn much at the voice. But you guys know that I seem to be weak to ridiculous voices since Luna has done that to me multiple times. Bahram finally gets mentioned. Pudding registry. Seems like he may have been working on it prior to that. I can't read his lines without thinking of Skyblazer's voice. I wish he was here right now and he could do the voice just so you could hear it. Hey, Luna. Yeah, I was a little concerned. We've gotten through 2 scenes. Let me try to get you caught up. So, last time, we had Dexon and most of the other members of BIS doing that fake mission to kind of get the UNSF off our trail so that Cage, Miona, and Ares could sneak into their main facility and find information that would incriminate Zephyrs as the one behind the Bonaparte sinking and whatnot. So they go to infiltrate the main facility. Miona gets caught by Zephyrs, who says some really cryptic stuff about, like, can a child really shoot its parent, and your brother, and all the stuff that we haven't really heard about before. He also refers to her as subject number 479. And for a while, she isn't able to do anything. Like, she's armed with a gun, but when she first encounters him, she can't fire it. But then the song on Cage's button starts playing. Cage lent the button to her, and somehow that allowed her to start moving again, and so she fired at him, but didn't kill him, just to threaten him. But then Razma and Seamill got her out of there, and then in the meantime, Cage was fighting some unmanned fighters outside, and there was this group called the Mars Angels that showed up. They're kind of like Charlie's Angels, and it turned out we competed with them to see who could defeat the most unmanned fighters in that scene, and we won. And as a result, we got the data log from the Bonaparte that'll allow us to prove that Zephyrs was the one behind it. And so now in scene 13, which is the one we just did, we tried to get into this TV station to make a broadcast and announce to the world, basically, that Zephyrs is the one doing all this. It was just Dexon and Mebius going in at first. Mebius got caught. Dexon managed to escape. Mebius was brainwashed, and now she's standing on the roof of the building and is, like, racked with guilt and might be going to jump off the building, so that's not a good thing. Dexon and Miona went back inside the building to try to get her out and to get that broadcast going, and Miona has started the broadcast by this point. And the rest of us got captured, but Yukito's dad works for the TV company, and he doesn't approve of what Yukito's doing, but he did actually undo the restraints on our frame, so we'll be able to move again once this all resolves. He probably could. I guess that's all for now. If there's anything else I can think of that comes up, I'll mention it then. Yeah, right now Zephyrs is talking to General Yeager, who is the general of the UNSF. He's trying to get approval for a riot control LEV powered by Metatron. And now we're being interrupted by this guy who's saying that BIS occupied the TV station. Apparently Yeager's interested. Zephyrs knows that they may have information that could get him in trouble. The rest of the Fritos. Sit down and shut up. So here's the broadcast. Getting straight to the heart of the matter. Oh yeah, one thing about the Bonaparte 3, I mean you might have been able to figure this out based on some dialogue clues, but Zephyrs flat out stated it. Do you remember back in scene 1 when Farsty said that there were a bunch of survivors from the Bonaparte, but then we later heard that they all died? Turns out that Ned was the one who killed them all. Somewhat decent amount of sleep. Alright, see ya, Elegy. Last scene in the game that has the same title, no matter which story path you got. So yeah, now here's Mebius on top of the building. Because of the hypnosis, she's essentially reliving how she felt after her husband died. That is all true, yes. Dexon made it to her. I'm sure this scene looks pretty familiar to him, considering that She was probably on the verge of killing herself when he first found her. That's not good. And that's really not good. But then we don't get to see how that plays itself out after he gets shot there. God, this game cliffhanging you like that. He's actually willing to forgive his son? Zephyr certainly has the means to retaliate. Bullzoff did say, we appreciate your help, but we also expect it. We could force you to do it if we wanted to. The ID that Yukito gave her before she headed on into the building. Guess I have grown old. Maybe is. Okay, looks like she's broken out of the brainwashing, so that's good. So yeah, television broadcast hoping to expose Zephyrs as a piece of shit. Activate! Yeah, Tweed, they did say Tweed was along to help, but this is the first time we've actually seen him during this mission. And so we start this battle out just completely surrounded. It's kind of a crappy situation. Thankfully, we've already gotten this local server. Let's see. I'd like to get rid of some of the guys over here so Blade can be a little more safe. He's always helping, yes. Use bouquet. this one. Actually, did I get any spirit with Simo in the previous... No, I did not. Hype for more Vista Mars time. Oh, I could actually kill him with that. Okay. Oh yeah, that would be awesome if you did happen to find it. I don't know how... I would imagine it's pretty hard to find nowadays, but good luck. So at the very least, these 4 are all probably going to attack Blade, which sucks. You don't have any spirit either. You do, though. Sure. Probably should have landed with Testament, although I think that square looks like planes anyway, so I probably wouldn't get any defense bonuses whatsoever. Definitely get some good experience from these guys. They're level 17. Alright, well, I don't have high hopes for Blade surviving this turn, but we'll see what happens. She's quick. That's true, you did find both Lunars. This will be the last battle. Huh, what does she mean by that? Nice dodge. Yeah, here it comes. Actually, with the amount of damage they do, I think he can survive this. Amazon UK, huh? I guess that would be the PAL version of the game then, with the slightly altered dialogue. Oh, and he even dodged one. Alright, so Blade is alive, that's good. Trying to think. just like clear these guys out and have everyone move left. Testament ought to be able to just one-shot. Do I even need that? No, I don't. I can do it with regular Rusty Lancer. He also could one-shot, but not going to. I want Durandal 2 to get the kill there. Justine will be in range of that enemy to his right, but that's fine. Dang it, he was gonna crit anyway. Okay, so yeah, we should be in minimal danger in this position. $450, that's all you got. Okay, who needs to be healed? Callie Burns needs the most. Now to focus on wrecking these guys. That's not going to be enough by himself. damage yet. Yep, managed to take out all the enemies on my left side and have everyone move left so that the enemies on the right would have to chase me down, and I was able to heal before they were able to attack me again. Testament's gonna have so much spirit. Not that I'm complaining about that, considering what's going to be coming up after this. I assume Laser Sword's not strong enough, no. That will do just fine, though. Used up everybody's turn and killed all the enemies. And unfortunately, the next wave is gonna pop out right in front of us. Ha! Huh. Well, 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 how does it feel, Bolozoff? You threw out Nadia, almost got her killed, replaced her, but her replacement ends up stabbing you in the back. She's not supporting Earth. Who is she working for? Damn, get wrecked. I don't really like guys who are mean to girls. See ya. Bahram, was that who she was working for? Oh, so it was just Bolozoff by himself. I thought more enemies showed up. Okay, so he could potentially obliterate Yukito, which would not be the best thing in the world, but it is what it is. Yeah, look at that. He can use his burst attack, Lunatic Sin. He's got about a 50-50 chance of hitting me with this. If it hits, Yukito's gone. Ooh, lucky. Okay, now let's get you fixed up. Okay, who wants some nice fat experience from this? Caliburnus can't even get to him. Blow this off. Right. Oh yeah, this is something I pointed out earlier. Oops. Looks to be about 16. And Bolozoff is 29. So I don't know what the statutory rape laws are in the year 2173, but Yeah, make of that what you will. Though she may not actually be 16. Drazen can't reach him either. And blood type, yes. Oh, we can use Geyser. So this is one of the few moves that you get that you can use after moving, and it has a range of more than one. You can actually use it from 2 squares away. They're all around the same level, actually. I don't think I want to use Geyser just yet. Let's have Warren end it. Yeah, that'll do it. Wow, didn't even have to move. 600 experience. I think that's the most you can get from any enemy. You'll be hearing it in the next world. At long last, Bullsoff goes down for good. It's pretty ridiculous if you're so racist to the point where you refuse to touch the soil of the planet that the people you hate come from. Like, you would rather die than save yourself and stand on the same ground that they do. So, back to the broadcast. Frame you, sure. We've got evidence. Now he laughs here because when Miona infiltrated the facility, Zephyr's had a data log himself, but that one is a fake. If you only manage to get that one and not the one that the Mars Angels have, you'll find out on the alternate story path that there's nothing on it. All of the data has been destroyed, you say. We'll see about that. Yeah, I imagine as the head of the broadcasting company, you're probably not too keen on what we're doing. But of course, he's actually helping us now. He wants to allow us to speak to Zephyrs directly so that we can confront him about this. Yeah, prove your innocence, right? He's like hell no, I'm not doing that. And his boss says, hell yes, let's do that. Got rid of him. Of course, he's not going to admit to any of this. Special technology. We're not done yet, Zephyrs. He's playing a sound effect for him. Anti-proton reactor, you may recall, is what powers orbital frames. Of course he's not going to say yes to that. Yeah, even if you know that an anti-proton reactor powers an orbital frame, why would you be able to recognize it just from the sound? Unless you were working on it. Common knowledge, he says. And yeah, she never said it was an orbital frame. Could have been an LEV. Or a fighter. That shut him up. Jaeger is not happy with you now. He got fired. The handy PC we got way back in the first scene. Louis even said something alluding to that. Basically, the grade A class evidence footage is not something you can just edit. It's easier to fake a flight recorder than to retouch this material. he's still gonna deny it. Well, he's fucking lost it. At least we got the broadcast out there before that happened. Mr. Terrorist. A riot control LEV powered by Metatron, perhaps? That's true, it is the fastest one, can move 7 squares. Yeah, Scene 14's not over yet. We got another battle on our hands. Farsty siblings? What's he talking about? Just insane ramblings, or is there more to it than that? So yeah, he's gonna be heading for the TV station. We have to destroy him before he gets there. These unmanned fighters have missiles in addition to their normal beam gun. And this is the Harut Marut that he was working on. 10,000 HP, more than anything else we've seen at this point. Flame Shooter and Dimension Wave are its attacks. Level 25. Let's get to it then. Does anyone need to be healed right now? I suppose there's a little bit of healing that can be done. Yeah, this is what I referred to last time as the Disc 1 final boss. Kind of brings this arc of the story to a climax. And his stats are just superior to anything else we've seen at this point. Yeah, let's heal Durandal 2 next. that. Let's see, can I... Yeah, I mean, he'll get close enough to be able to start shooting stuff. Fighters can move a lot faster than Harumaru can. Welcome back. I guess Testament took a little bit of damage too. Halberd actually has enough range to hit one of them. So it looks like we'll get rid of 3 on this turn here. Well, assuming Drazen can do enough damage. Calamity Kiss. Okay. Can Long Rifle do it? No. Not unless I crit, so... Let's go this way. Five left. See how much damage they do. Hopefully they all just miss Justine. That would be nice. Good enough. Even if the last one hits, he'll survive. Alright, see ya, Lux. And it didn't hit, so that's good. Okay, so he can move 3. And then his moves also can be used after moving. And they have a range of 3. It's possible I'll end up moving someone into that range, but... as long as they're not on the verge of death, they should be fine. Blade can't hit anything from back there. Unnecessary crit. Yeah, I cannot finish them all this round. Some of my units are getting so much spirit from this. I couldn't even hit him. Oh, you can just barely do the job, alright. Alright, yeah, I should be in pretty good shape now. His blade is still around, and as long as I heal after every attack he does, I don't think I'll have a problem beating him. Just go ahead and hit him with our big guns now. So he has 3 weaknesses, and they're all big ones, so he's a little easier to get critical hits on. I can't hit him with melee. I'm gonna have to use halberd here to hit him. Oh, did you think it was over? Second form, he has twice as much HP as before. Yeah, I figured he was going to try to move around us. Wisp Meteor, he's got new attacks in this form. Thankfully he will survive this, but only barely. But he missed anyway, so that's good. Alright, time to start chipping away at him. Let's see if I can get some crits. Okay, there's one. Oh, I guess I already used his ZZ grenade. This Burnstormer it is. That would be something if Blade finished him off, but no, there's no way he can do that much damage. Well, you are going down next round. Hit him that time, but that's okay, because he's not getting another attack off. Who wants this experience? I think Seamil will get it. We haven't used 360 attack yet, so let's do it with that. Uses both missiles and her beams. Okay, she actually got more than 600 experience. I don't know what the upper limit is then. Vale. Now, he did mention that name once upon a time. He said normal people can't move that frame, but that cage, could he be a Vale? Uh-oh. Gonna take the whole TV station down with him. And there's my title quote. Miono's got those dead eyes again, like she did in the very beginning of the game. Ares to the rescue. Well, we did it. We beat Zephyrs. Looks like everything's gonna end well. That looks an awful lot like the black frame at the beginning. Yeah, that's definitely it. Holy shit. The fuck just happened? And that's the end of that scene. We have officially reached the turning point. Well, we got a lot of money, might as well use it. Gonna take a quick shower, alright. Yeah, well, the garage stuff won't take very long, but... Two repair kits. I remember thinking for a long time that there was no point in putting repair kits on Blade, but if you do, you can use a repair kit and then also use his repair function to repair someone else in the same turn, so it's not a total waste. Blade's the only one that hasn't passed 20, and Orcrist hasn't gotten to 21 yet, because we haven't been able to use it. Alright, so what happens now? He had a rough day. The fact that he made it out alive is a miracle. Zephyrs is still alive, damn. Unfortunately, in their line of work, that's true. There is no time to be sad. Cage has got to be distraught as hell about this. He had her vitamin drink before, and it was atrocious. Now he's really gonna have to learn how to live life without Ares. Where do you go in life when you've been working on a ship all your life and that ship is gone and it's like, now what? Your best friend is gone. And me too, she wants to say. I think, is this the first time someone in the game refers to Farsty as a her? I don't remember seeing it any earlier than this point. What's she doing? Wow, she was in an awful hurry to turn off the button for some reason. That blush. Cut the romantic tension with a knife. And Phil walks in on them, with her on top of him and everything. For some reason it says Cage there when it shows Phil's face. Did something happen? Fight together with who? Oh, good. Take care of one problem and a bunch more pop up. This line in the fan dub, I kind of flubbed it up, and yet we kept it in the final product. I never retook the line. The way I said it was, in a manner of speaking, we defeated Earth in our actions. For some reason, I gave him like an accent there. I just screwed up saying that word for some reason. Makes sense. They feel like they can finally do something about it, and they're pissed off. They're not going to stand for it anymore. Robin? If there are casualties coming out of this doesn't seem like something we should be helping. Seems like she wants to say more, but can't. Yeah, there's a right way to go about it, and senseless violence is not the right way. You are not our leader, Robin. Dexit is. You may fund us, but you're not the brains of this operation. Same thing almost happened to us before. I kind of would like to know more details about that. This is probably the last thing Cage feels like doing. There's Tweed calling her by her real name again. Tweed does not let his emotions come into play whatsoever. Ah, the anonymous phone call that Zephyr's got. He actually does seem to care about her a lot. The company. Well, just freaking knocked her out. Alright then. Now we see green units for the first time, these armed civilians. Thanks for showing me where the local server is. They're even gonna shoot unarmed civilians. Now they're met with opposition. You can see what they were saying when this would just engulf the entirety of Mars. It's already gone to shit. Wow. Not exactly. I'd say Farsty, he really should not be on the front lines right now. Not after losing Ares. Alright, before we start this battle, I'm gonna get some water. Be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Luna. So, what happened is that after Zephyrs was exposed, basically people on Mars, they got really upset about it and are like wanting to take back their rights from the Earthlings and stuff, and they're getting really violent. There are riots going on all over the place now. These green units are armed Martian civilians, and then the red ones are the typical UNSF guys that we've been fighting. And then there are these unarmed citizens who are here as well. So, yeah, now we're fighting against both Earthlings and Martians. It's really getting to be a mess. So someone's got to get over to the local server. Testament's probably the best option. By the way, yeah, look at Cage's spirit, -20. He is not feeling too great after having lost Ares. If I move here, then he'll only get attacked by one guy, so that's fine. There are more of them, so I want to go after them first. Well, Cage is a lot more reserved than you are, so he handles it quite a bit differently. He's kind of, at the moment, he's kind of just questioning what the point of it all was, and without, he said to Miona, like, after this was all over, I was just gonna follow Ares, and now that Ares is not there, he doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. But yeah, these guys will attack not only us, but each other. It's a total free-for-all. Do you really need to ask? Also, Robin wanted us to fight together with the armed civilians, but then everyone in BIS was kind of like, are you kidding me? No, we're not going to do that. And then Tweed actually knocked her unconscious. So he said something about cutting ties with the company, but we don't really know completely what he was talking about yet. Might put me in a little bit of danger, but it's Testament, so I think it'll be okay. I'd rather get that now than wait until later. Okay, now to start shooting shit. Oh, okay, so the two of them would be able to take out one. Wow, level 23. I don't think they would have a very good day. Yukito can't, like, get close enough to hit anyone else if I take this one off. Let's see, who can Mebius hit? Okay, she has some options. Okay, so they'll go for this guy down here. I have no idea what that is, Cobra. Oh, it's from the trading card game. Okay, wow. I haven't heard anyone talk about the trading card game for a while. What am I fighting for? Oh wow, he can almost one-shot it. Well, he's going to with that crit. Guess Yukito doesn't get to do anything this turn. Sure, just move him all the way down here. Make a slushy. Yeah, they're too focused on fighting each other to worry about me. Kind of makes this scene easier than the last one was. Alright, have a good night, Cobra. Thanks for being here. They all have pretty much 50% chance to hit. Now there's that self-supporting armor. Auto heal. So a lot of my units really are not close enough to do much of anything. Yukito can't even make it down to that guy. Since they seem to be ignoring us, let's just go ahead and charge forward. That's the only one I could hit. No, I'd rather move you. None of my units have taken any damage yet. He got, I guess, a level up, so... Let's just get everyone in the middle of the fray. So I don't want to have to keep moving people. He doesn't have a booster. I think the only way I can ensure that I'm gonna get a kill is to go after this guy. Even though I would rather go after the UNSF guys first, just because there's more of them. Oh, he can one-shot him? Can he one-shot this guy too? He can. But Keto can't, right? No. Okay, well, go ahead and one-shot him, I guess. This may not amount to anything because the UNICEF guys will probably just destroy him after this, and I won't get anything for it. Well, got to level up from the attack, so can't complain about that. I've actually never seen Phantom Brave. I've definitely heard a lot about it. This is not going to last too much longer at this rate. Yeah, that guy went down as I expected. Oh, he's actually going after Blade. Oh, I forgot to turn off IAS. I'll just take the hit. Yeah, it was very abrupt. Actually, my mom thought for a long time that Kirkman's wife was a bad guy. So, so much for that theory. Feel hair on your back again. Guess you'll just take this guy out. I knew that was going to happen eventually, that I'd forget to turn IAS off when dodging. Wow, this is the only guy you can attack. Guess that's enough, so... Hey Sam, welcome. Why is she acting like a character who's about to get killed off? I really doubt it's an accident. I'm sure, I imagine someone hired that hit. You can't reach anyone from there. They're all around the same level, I guess. And he can just one-shot people, so that's not an issue. On a Chinese face. Whoa, that... I think that hit? Barely? Yeah. Yeah, it just means that while it's on, battle animations are displayed. I don't know why. It's kind of funny that it says anime. Okay, only one guy left. Not concerned. Okay, who wants to end this? Have all three of them attack. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's gonna kill them, so... Yeah, the unarmed citizens are not so happy about this, nor should they be. Cage. You alright, Cage? Yeah, he is really down right now. Something's got to get him out of this. The whole situation is pretty crappy. The fact that we're having to fight against our fellow Martians at this point. Tough situation is an understatement. Phil? What's with the laughter? Cage doesn't even want to talk to Miona. Farsty? Why are you talking with capitalized words again? The fuck? And now another voice is talking? Yeah, you didn't think he was gonna be out for good, did you? What the hell is he talking about? That's the end of that scene. This is just gonna be a big downward spiral. I think Tri-Laser is Vijaya's best attack. I upgraded everyone's basic attack that I use with them. What in the hell is going on around here is a very good question. Hey Pizza, good to see you. Yeah, let's boost up Grenade a bit. Save the rest of my money for now. Chris got the next tier of balancers, as did Blade. Yeah, there's only one more tier to go once everyone reaches level 31. Alright, let's see what happens next. Cage remembering what Miona told him last scene. Uh-oh. He's so out of it, he doesn't even realize what's going on at first. Yeah, someone has found us. And it's the armed civilians. Great. It could potentially be either one, but I imagine he's talking about H.G. Wells. Yeah, Robin's out cold. Grow up and stop that whining. Like, I'm sure that's not what he wants to hear, but it's probably what he needs to hear right about now. Warren is, I believe, the next oldest after Dexon. If you'd been participating, you might have learned a thing or two. Not bad pizza. Testament's gone. So, yeah, when Miona got lured into the cockpit, it just took off with her. Cage might not be wrong about that. So the armed civilians were taking up arms against the UNSF, but then we came in to stop them. And they're like, no, we're not going to let you do that. So now they're coming after us. Damn. Rasmus is getting serious. Yeah, what a fucking mess indeed. This part of the game is just like, you think beating Zephyrs and exposing his crimes is going to make everything better, but it does not. And I just remembered what we're about to have to start dealing with here. Yeah, so Cage is in the edge now, since Dexon's out and we don't have Testament. Stealth warfare. Yukito has a solution. No, thankfully it's not an escort mission. Anti-stealth sonar. So we have to get close enough to the enemies before we can see them. Like so. As Yukito just said. Okay, we got any local servers around here? Doesn't look like it this time. I mean, I guess that wouldn't make sense for there to be a local server so close to BIS's hideout that we haven't already used. There's not really anyone who can help Yukito right now, unless I have him just back up and then the enemies will come after me. In fact, maybe that's what I'll do. I think Cage still has his, yeah, -20 spirit. Just have everyone cluster together and wreck them as they come. Okay, he actually can't one-shot these guys, just barely. I don't think that's going to be a crit. It's fine. I'll let Mebius finish it. Okay, now to tread carefully. There's our target. go. Oh, yes. Did he hit that far one? No. Moebius up to 10 spirit. So she can start using Moon Ballista and Bounder. I guess you can shoot. Not surprised with their choice of targets. Have Yukito go on ahead and see what happens. Yeah, there are some more. And they're far away enough that it doesn't really affect things. Just those two damage. That'll do. Alright, next little group. You can reach him. You can't quite kill him. probably not gonna come after me is the problem. If I just charge in there with Yukito, they're just gonna shoot at him. So I guess we'll hold off. Seems good. Now they'll be ripe for the picking. Don't even need Advocane. That's not quite enough. Crit. So we need Moon Ballista anyway. Oh, now they're taking the gloves off. What's this? What? She's gonna join us because she doesn't want to be in our debt. And Tweed. Tweed can do a lot of things. This shouldn't be a surprise. Huh, so Tweed actually pilots one of these generic LEVs if you do this. So, let me explain. Back in Scene 9, we had the option to fight Nadia, but I chose not to. That's what resulted in this. Not fighting her in Scene 9 gets her to join you here. If she doesn't join you, then Tweed ends up piloting Vijaya. I have gotten Nadia to join me on the other story path, but I don't believe I've ever done it on this one. She starts at a pretty high level, as does Tweed. Okay, so where are all the enemies? Most of them are to the south of me. Nice. You have Star Carnival available. Have you gotten any spirit? You have not. Okay, let's have you finish this one. Nobody needs to be repaired, so let's have Phil attack you. Alright, rest you ready to take us on now? Star Carnival cannot hit that guy far away. Rasmus can hit him too, so... Although if I get a crit here, that would be nice. Like that. That'll be a one shot no matter what. These enemies are just dropping like flies. I've heard that Nadia's stats are better than Tweed's as the Vijaya pilot. I don't know for a fact. I've never actually, like, compared the two. Get some special dialogue here if you defeat an enemy as Cage. Yeah, he's already been through that before. hit him? You cannot. There's just 2 of you left. Holy shit, Rock. That seems like it's got to be pretty close to the maximum. I don't think this guy will move at all. He'll fire at one of us, but who really cares? Might be the leader of this group, but he's really not even strong enough to be considered a boss. Almost every question, right? Alright, finish the job, Mebius. He has already started to move. Note that what he says there, freedom to Mars, we heard that before. When Shady Ares was talking with Shady Other Guy, they both said that to each other. I cannot disclose that information. Yeah, she's asleep. Last show of support. That could be a problem. Fuck. Not very subtle there. And there's the other portrait of Mebius where she actually opens her eyes. Anytime Mebius opens her eyes, shit's going down. She had to fight against it a number of times, so she would have an idea. Even I have more skill than you do, ouch. Left because she was sick of you, yeah, that's what happened. Not that she was abducted. Luna. Yeah, that was the problem before. You didn't have a place to go. Go figure, Tweed already has a plan set in motion. Warren's got some parting words for you. He hasn't been taking responsibility for his own life ever since Ares came into his life, so he definitely needs to learn that lesson. That's the end of that scene. Cage leaving BIS. Yeah, let's boost up HP and Shell some more. Yeah, just start with HP and then do Shell next time. Everyone else is full on items, so I guess I'll give this to Blade. I don't think... Yeah, I won't have any balancing to do until later on. 25 in this path. Yeah, I don't know if we'll finish the next scene tonight, but I'll at least get it started. This guy, Raya, is actually in the anime series Dolorous Eye, as well as this game. He's not really an important character in either one, but it's interesting that he shows up in both. That 25th hour, the dark hour. Duh. I'll look at his character profile later. I don't remember if it explains that much about him, though. Ah. Now, I think you missed this, Luna. There was a scene earlier where Cage and Miona were listening to the music, and then suddenly Miona's like, "Oh, wait, give that to me, stop that," and she turns it off because she didn't want him to hear this recording. Yeah, I did know it's called an Obi. I have no idea if that has anything to do with his name. She's not wrong. When you don't remember anything about your past, I mean, that's your whole life. Yeah, we don't actually get to hear everything that she says right now, but don't worry, we will later. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best way to put it. Vowed to level you guys at any cost. Maybe, Luna? He's just like, whatever, kid. Can we just go? So yeah, the thing you said earlier, this seems like something purposely done to get Cage to see the big picture. I think you were on to something there. Oh wow, yeah, this place got wrecked. Oh fuck, hopefully everyone made it out okay. Oh, he's gonna just get out and look for them on foot. Puts on a suit, gets out, and Raya leaves him. Well, the armed civilians are still here. Where the scores can really change. Oh yeah, so another note about the fan dub. From this point onward, the armed civilians, Skyblazer voiced them, but he gave them all Mario character voices. He used Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, and Bowser. So that was just kind of a little fun quirk about the fan dub. Yes, Mario, and Luigi, Mario. Ta-da! As Raya said, to buy time for him. Cage is in it to win it now. Apparently, Simo and Razma had a bet. I like how maybe it says welcome home here, because you really do get to feel like this group is a family, and that you playing the game like you're part of it somehow. Who might this be? No fucking way. Back in Scene 5, Farsty said there were no more vital signs. You should be completely obliterated, like she said. How the hell are you alive? Immortal, come on. This isn't like... It's sci-fi, but I don't know if I'd go that far. This jabroni again. Yukito with that mysterious insurance. Did Farsty lie? This is an audition for a sitcom. Cage is not going to be able to do much by himself. You called? Title theme hype. Miona's not there, so Testament made it back on its own with nobody inside. Nice one, Nadia. Alright, well, I think we're gonna stop here. I'll save it, and then we'll actually start the battle proper next time, whenever that will be. Not tomorrow, that's barbecue movie night. Luna wanted to stream Thursday. Is there anything going on Friday? Saturday's no-go. That's my family Christmas thing. Sunday, I guess, is a possibility. Monday, probably not. Oh, did I say movie night? Yeah, I meant the Christmas stream. Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly okay with that, just wasting a few minutes listening to the music. I suppose I can bring up my following page while we're sitting here. Not that I'll have anybody to raid. Ooh, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, let's raid that. Actually, Ketz is streaming, but I think it's just Luna and Rock in here, so there's not really much point in doing a raid. So yeah, I won't plan for anything yet. At the moment, I think Friday may be a possibility, but that's all I can say for now. Alright, yeah, so that'll be all for tonight. Raid your beds. Glad we got to this point, for sure. Things are definitely going to continue to escalate from this point forth. I hope those of you who are interested in this game's story are looking forward to it. I know there's only a couple of you here right now, but hopefully some of the others will come back for the next one. Dexon is still out of commission because he got badly wounded when he went to try to save Mebius. But he's still around. Where? Oh, well, you'll have to find out next time. But yeah, that'll be it. I will end it here. Thanks guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night.